and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Using his legs, it's Poe. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Way too much speed on that play. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back to pass. It's Clark. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Breaks free. There's a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Looking to scramble. He gets loose. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes an open space. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying for a touchdown here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Clark. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down and goal for the offense. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Poe. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st step.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Extending the play now. He's found some room with the 45. He's in the clear. Crosses the and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Always looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And now the defense able to bring him down. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So the coach has decided to go for it on 4th and long from midfield instead of punting and trying to pin the opponent back. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They accept the penalty for an automatic first down. They had converted anyway. To the air. It's Clark. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the clear. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense. The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down in distance, do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Roadrunners looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Poe. And the Roadrunners pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Wood. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw again. Finds his man. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Clark. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Dukes will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Going again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. It's another deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on 3rd downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Roadrunners with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Wood. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UTSA. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Clark. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. Dropping back. It's Clark. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Send the back in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And moves the football to the 27 on their first down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Looks left and finds his target there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Dukes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Oh, and he throws it back. Running out of time in the pocket. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Looking right, this one caught.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Clark. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And they will score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the run here. Let's it go. That's the third pick tonight done by this QB. Football comes out.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover, and instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
He could go. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The receiver grabs it. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a first down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. And the Roadrunners come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Looking downfield, it's Clark. The pass rush closing in. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here, lets it go. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Buying time, moving to his left. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Dukes have first and 10 here. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Clark. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the... Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Grab behind the line. It's Parker. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. What a catch! You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Roadrunners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Second down after the incompletion. He keeps it on a design run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Roadrunners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, UTSA. And their route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Clark. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to scramble. That's reeled in. It's Burns. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting end